In this video, you'll learn how to start page numbering on page 3 in Google Docs, so your first two pages stay unnumbered. This is especially useful for things like reports, essays, or manuscripts where the title page and maybe a contents page shouldn't have numbers, but the rest of the document should. Let's get started inside your Google Doc. First, make sure your document already has at least 3 pages or enough content to reach a third page. If it doesn't, you can quickly press enter a few times to create some temporary space, and you can always remove those extra blank lines later. Now, place your cursor at the very end of page 2. This part is important. You don't want your cursor somewhere in the middle of the page or on page 3. You want it at the last spot on page 2, right after the final character or the last blank line you want to keep on that page. This is where we're going to tell Google Docs that a new section should begin. With your cursor in place, go to the top menu and click on Insert. In the menu that opens, hover over Break. A side menu will appear with different break options. From there, choose Section Break. If you see multiple section break options such as section break next page or section break continuous, choose the option that creates a new section on the next page. In many cases, that's labeled section break next page. Once you click that, Google Docs will create a separate section starting on page 3. You might not see a big visual change in the main body of the document, but this section break is what allows you to control page numbers separately for the first part of the document and for everything that comes after. Now it's time to add your page numbers, so they start on page 3. Click anywhere on page 3 to make sure you're working in the new section, then go up to the top menu again and click on Insert. This time, look for page numbers. When you hover over page numbers, you'll see different layout options, such as numbers in the header or footer, and options for whether to show the number on the first page of the document. Choose the style you prefer, for example, numbers at the top, right, or bottom center. After you select a style, page numbers will appear. Because we added a section break at the end of page 2, you can now adjust the numbering so that it effectively starts from page 3, treating it as page 1 of this new section if needed. If you notice that numbers are still appearing on earlier pages, double-click the header or footer area on page 3 to open the header or footer settings. Look for an option that says something like Link to Previous. Make sure that is turned off, so the header or footer in this section is independent from the first section. Then you can delete the page number from pages 1 and 2 without affecting page 3 and beyond. Finally, check that page 3 is the first page with a visible number and that the numbers increase correctly on the following pages. Once everything looks good, you're done. You've successfully started page numbering from page 3 in Google Docs.